So we're about to racing for the second time this weekend for the Classic Stock Catch from Donington Park. Away we go then. Damien Cottrell is our card to start the race off again from the back of the grid for Cottrell. He's already made up a couple of positions ahead down the red gate. You can see the better start that he's made than people around him. There's Keith Morgan. He's going through the middle of him and Michael Williamson. He just about fitted his way through there. Look, Andy Philpotts is just there. He's a podium finish this year. He just gets ahead of Ryan Lowry as well. Damien Cottrell has made an outstanding start as we now head through Hollywood down the crane the curves. And he's now going to find a way round, trying to go around it outside of Philpott through there. Can't do that. Andrew Lightfoot as well, just up the road, up on the inside now into the old hairpin. Lots of cement dust now from the previous race here at Donington Park. Cottrell's gone through though. Lightfoot is his next target. And look at this, an onboard camera. I think this, I'm not sure who it's with, but a massive moment for one of the Rosiers out of Redgate in the first. I think Imran Khan was our onboard camera there. So we head now on board with Khan, I think it is, up through McLean's. He's running in fifth. I think it's at least Scott in front of him as we head through McLean's now then. Not quite hitting the apex there, but it's Ed Cooper at the front. I think Kayser's there in second, up there, third, fourth is Scott and Khan looking up on the inside as we head up into McLean's. Then Scott dives up on the inside of fourth. Can't do that though. They say now power their way round. Scott goes very wide there. Khan staying towards the inside. Paul Thorpe has no speed onto the straight, so they go either side of him as they head down towards the chicane. The top two are getting away, and Kayser having a look all over the back of the race leader Ed Cooper as they get onto the brakes now for the chicane. Scott continuing third. Fourth is Imran Khan then as they head throughout the chicane, and Lee Scott slows out the chicane, so the cars are just disappearing in front of Khan. And he's on board with Paul Thorpe, who also has a problem as they head down towards Redgate, and Damien Cottrell's right behind Paul Thorpe now as he dives up on the inside in towards Redgate. No, sorry, he's trying to go around the outside of there as they head down towards the Craner Curves. Here comes Cottrell then, round the outside onto Hollywood of Paul Thorpe. Now Cottrell will have the inside line for the Craner Curves, and he doesn't let that one stick. He had to back out of that as we head down towards the old hairpin now. Damien Cottrell only has, I think this race has been shortened slightly. So we'll have one less lap than what would be expected. So Damien Cottrell, even more than usual in these short sprint races the Safety Motor Club has, he will have to push very hard if he wants to get a good result in this one. Meanwhile, off the road goes Foundry, comes back into the road and hits Paul Thorpe's car, throws it up in the air as he heads into Coppice. The car goes off the road and it spins again. And oh, Damien Cottrell's car there, almost into it. Let's have a look at a replay of that then. See Foundry off the road in front of us. He comes back on over the mud. Car bounces back into the road, into the side of Paul Thorpe, but slides the car up in the air. Let's have a look at more with Damien Cottrell then, who was trying to find a way past Thorpe. Rudy went off as well in front of him. Foundry then off the road, and let's see, Paul Thorpe got up in the air. Cottrell onto the grass at this point as he headed into Coppice, sideways back onto the road, and we couldn't actually quite see Paul Thorpe there, almost running into him. Right, leaders then into Redgate. It is Ed Cooper that leads, but Imran Khan, a fantastic drive this is from him. He's closed up to the top two, so we've got three for the lead. Cooper ahead of Kayser, ahead of Khan. Imran Khan, this is his first year of racing, and he is certainly the star of this race. A long patch with Damien Cottrell has come up massively in the first couple of laps. They could go through the cement dust, through the old hairpin. Imran Khan now fighting their way to try and get ahead of Martin Kayser as we head on to up towards McLean's. What can he do about second position here? Kayser's going to be looking in his mirrors at this point as they head into the right-hander at McLean's, and Ed Cooper's managing to get away now. We've still got a good just under 10 minutes of this race to go, so anything could still happen here. Classic Stock Catch providing one of the best races, one of the best series of the year. Good 20 cars we've had at every single race for the I think it's 1993 Stock Catches. Right, what can Khan do? Down to the chicane they go. Well, Cooper doesn't have the speed down the straight, and Kayser's coming around the outside as they head into the chicane, but Ed Cooper's much later onto the brakes. Is he going to get around the corner? Just about hits the curbs, bounces the car up onto two wheels, and now here comes Kayser then round the outside as they head down towards Redgate, and he's already got it done. Ed Cooper there doesn't seem to have the power in this race. I wonder a problem with the car. So now Khan dives up on the inside, but Ed Cooper's super late on the brakes again to get the lead back, is he? As they go through Redgate. No, Martin Case just about holds on. Now Imran Khan trying to come back at Ed Cooper as they head down towards the Grainer curves. This time they're side by side as they head on to Hollywood. As they go now through the Grainer curves, Khan's got the inside, he's gone through, he's ahead of Ed Cooper now, but is Ed Cooper going to fight back? We know he's been late onto the brakes. He's trying, but Khan runs out desperately wide. He's all over the grass now. And now Matt Rosier there as well. He's going to come through. And I think down to 4th that will be for Imran Khan. But he's still side by side with Matt Rosier as they head up towards McLean's. But the momentum that Rosier has over Khan allows him in front. So down in towards McLean's they come once again. And you can certainly see Martin Case just getting away with all this. Then 2nd's Cooper, 3rd is Rosier, 4th is Khan as they head up into Coppice. Right, power on, then down onto the back straight. They come once again down towards the start and finish line. Now in the slipstream there, Rosier is off Cooper. We know Cooper's car is underpowered in this race, so Rosier pulls out round the outside as he heads down to the chicane. Can he come through here as they get onto the brakes? Well, now Khan looks sees a gap. Cooper again flies up on either curb of the chicane as he has to brake that much later than everybody else. As they head now down towards Redgate. What can Matt Rosier do? Well, Ed Cooper defends the line. No way on the inside for Rosier, so he goes to the outside. Now Ed Cooper not quite as late on the brakes as he was last time, but Imran Khan sideways looks up on the inside of Matt Rosier. He can't do that either. So we head on to the Grainer curves once again, and Case is just getting away further and further. Every corner where Cooper has to defend, Martin Case manages to pull away. Right, what can Matt Rosier do into the old hairpin? Not much. He's trying to stay out of the cement dust so he can actually see. Ed Cooper runs off the road. He's on the grass. Now, can Matt Rosier have an even better run than he would normally do on Ed Cooper up towards McLean's? Well, Ed Cooper, I think, is just about going to hang on this time. Again, he has to defend the line though as they head up in towards McLean's. So Cooper still runs in 2nd, 3rd Rosier, and 4th is Imran Khan. Now defending the line again is Ed Cooper as they head up to towards Coppice. Decided doesn't need to defend it. Matt Rosier's not trying to attack him. Rosier gets the car a little bit sideways as they head into Coppice. Now down onto the back straight they come once again. And now Cooper defending immediately. Matt Rosier will be dragging up alongside because... Yes, there we go. Side by side, they head down to chicane. Imran Khan trying to get in there as well. Rosier's completely in front of Cooper. Is Cooper going to brake late again? Trying to go up on the inside. No, Rosier's done it almost, but Cooper runs into him. But yes, Rosier's definitely done it. Cooper's low on the apex of the corner as well. So Imran Khan's going to drive up alongside him and probably go through Ed Cooper, though still just about there. But Khan, as they cross the line, going in front now, you can see that it's more the top speed that Ed Cooper doesn't have. And look at the gap Rosier's made that short amount of time. Ed Cooper coming back at them on the inside line though as they head through Redgate. They're absolutely side by side for 3rd position as they power out now down towards the Grainer curves. Imran Khan though, he's in front of Ed Cooper. He's finally got ahead of him. Up to 3rd for Khan, and 4th position now is the race 1 winner here, Ed Cooper. And look who's closing a minute. It's Davian Cottrell from the back of the grid. He's up to 5th. A great drive from him as they head out of the old hairpin. Then we can ride on board with a replay with Imran Khan when he ran off the road earlier after getting 2nd and then dropping back down to 4th at that point of the race. Right. This is on board of Andrew Lightfoot from earlier. This is, you can see, up in the air, going pull forward, then Bowdry spun to the inside. Ed Cooper, Damien Cottrell spun, got hit to the inside. They pulled forward, almost taking Cottrell out there. So that's how it all looked from Lightfoot from earlier in the race. Right, back on board. Right, on board with Keith Morgan for the first time this year. He's involved in a great battle, a bit of contact in front of him. We're just behind Ryan Lowry. A slow run out the corner there from the 78 machine. That's Thomas Langford as we head down towards Redgate corner. This is a great scrap. A bit further down in the pack. We don't usually get to see battles far down the pack in classic stock car, so this is great to see. Langford and Lowry, 2 newcomers to racing this year, battling it out in front of Keith Morgan, who drives the Suzuki Swift. So we head on to the Grainer curves then. Then we're We've got Lightfoot leading this scrap, I can see there. I think it's Andy Philpott's just behind him. Right, back to the front then, because look at this. Matt Rosier and Imran Khan's both close into Martin Kayser, and here comes Khan up on the inside as they head up into McLean's. This should give him second position. Yes, it does. So Khan goes second, now ahead of Matt Rosier. Remember, Ed Cooper's in fourth, and then the closing Damien Cottrell is in fifth position. So you head on to Coppice then. Kayser leads, Imran Khan's in second. We've got probably 2 laps after this one. Side by side they go down to the chicane. Imran Khan adjusting something there on top of the steering wheel, but he's going round the outside of Kayser. He's much later on the brakes. Imran Khan goes to the lead, does he? But he outbrakes himself all over the curbs he goes. This should allow Kayser to come back through on the run down towards Redgate. Let's see if we see a car coming through on the left hand side of the screen. We can't see anything yet as they head down towards Redgate. Rosier's gone past Kayser as well, and now Rosier trying to attack Khan, but he can't do it. Imran Khan leads the way then as they head on to Hollywood, and then the crane occurs for yet another lap for this classic stock catch race. Third there's Kayser, Cooper staying with them, and Damien Cottrell not far behind either. So what can Matt Rosier do as they head into the old hairpin? Nothing this time, and Ed Cooper really attacking Martin Kayser as they head now side by side almost out of the old hairpin up towards McLean's. They go top 2 getting away though. Khan just stayed in the front of Rosier, and now here comes around the outside for third position, and Ed Cooper's done it. He's got ahead of Kayser, and Damien Cottrell there as well. Now he looks up on the inside, he can't do that. 1 lap to go at the end of this. Leaders side by side, Matt Rosier up on the inside of Imran Khan. Can he get this done as they turn into Coppice? They're still side by side, but I think Khan might just about have it. Ed Cooper now, the car coming back to him, and he's starting to fight the top 2 again. Damien Cottrell having a look on the inside of Martin Kayser as they head down to chicane. I think he should go fourth as they head down here. So it's all change on the penultimate lap of the race as they turn into the chicane once again. Ed Cooper really attacking the leaders as they head now to complete the penultimate lap of the race. Onto the last lap we go. Who's going to win this one? Khan's in that position at the moment, but coming around the outside now is Matt Rosier. He's won many races in classic stock catch, so he's trying to win another one. Imran Khan hasn't won a race yet. Ed Cooper won the race yesterday, he's in third. So can Damien Cottrell do anything? It'd be an outstanding performance to start from the back and win, but I don't think he'll be able to pass 3 cars on 1 lap, although he has done that already in this race. A bit stronger competition at the front though. So into old hairpin they go. Khan starting to gap Rosier now. Ed Cooper trying to everything he knows to try and get second position here as we head up towards McLean's. Damien Cottrell edging closer to the top 3. Now Cooper dives to the inside of Rosier, and he may well make this work. They're side by side as they head down towards Coppice. Rosier just about edging in front, and he's done it then. Second stays Rosier. Cooper couldn't find a way through. Look at the speed through Coppice that Damien Cottrell carries as Ed Cooper throws a load of dirt onto the road. I think Imran Khan's going to win this one. He's made the gap. Cooper now, has he got the power back in that car? It doesn't seem to be. Damien Cottrell coming back after him round the outside. He will try and get the podium position into the chicane. Very late on the brakes with Damien Cottrell. He runs out of road, all over that curb he goes, and big sideways moment as he goes back onto the road. I think third should stay at Cooper's way, yes, but Imran Khan wins his first ever classic stock catch race. Second to Matt Rosier, third to Ed Cooper, and fourth to Damien Cottrell. There are your results, and it was a 6/10 of a second win for Imran Khan from Matt Rosier. Third was Ed Cooper, fourth Cottrell, fifth Martin Kayser dropped back on that last lap, sixth Derek Rosier. Great result though from Thomas Langford, he finished 7th. Here are your points without the drop scores. Ed Cooper leads by 1 to Matt Rosier. If we look back, Damien Cottrell's 4th, he's had 1 retirement. That will bring the drop scores though back to the leaders, and as will Paul Thorpe and Imran Khan.